is time, my lord.
The Seeker is a hero who arises in a time of trouble and suffering and seeks out evil and fights it wherever he can. First, you need to know about a man named Darken Rao. If he is a man and not some twisted wraith of evil brought forth from the underworld to shatter the dreams of humankind. 23 years ago, a great prophet spoke on his deathbed of the birth of a true seeker. A child whose destiny would be to seek out and kill the greatest evil of all, Darken Rao. And with his last breath, the prophet named the town in which the child had been born. Rao sent his assassins.
My lord, one of our sorcerers from the Boundary has sent news from Kaldrith. He was the only survivor of his artillery battery.
The only survivor?
Yes, my lord. They succeeded in penetrating the Boundary, but the Seeker killed them all.
The book?
Destroyed, my lord.
Well then, I've seen the Seeker and I are on an even footing.
The Seeker now has all 3 boxes of Orden. And the Book of Counted Shadows.
My lord.
Yes, Cara.
I'm looking around, and I don't see any of us groveling at the Seeker's feet, begging to be commanded. If he truly had the power of Orden, he would have used it already.
There must be some reason he hasn't. But I'm not willing to wait around to find out what it is.
Richard!
There's no point in struggling, Confessor. Your wizard is dead. And the Seeker is no more.
Maybe we don't need magic.
I'm so glad you asked to see me.
You know I will always despise you.
Perhaps.
Full amnesty for all members of the Resistance, without exception.
With your guarantee that they lay down their arms.
Places of healing in every province. A home for every orphan child whose parents you murdered.
I would expect you to be my wife. In every way. As long as that is understood, I agree to all your terms, Kahlan Amnell.
Then I will be your queen.
You have made me so happy this last year. Happier than I ever imagined I could be. Imagine how the people will cheer when their beloved queen announces the birth of our child.
Richard, there's something else I've never told you, or anyone. The first lesson my father ever taught me was that a wizard commits his greatest crime not when he attempts to do the work of the Keeper. The greatest sin of all is when a wizard attempts to do the work of the Creator.
What's wrong, my lord?
I have a problem of a personal nature.
Although the Queen and I have tried for years, we have been unable to achieve our greatest dream. To produce an heir to the throne of Dahara. As I have not fathered a child with any of the concubines that I have taken to my bed, I know the failure lies not with the Queen, but with me. If you help me with this, Zeddicus, I will raise you up. I will make you first wizard of all of Dahara. You will have greater influence than any other wizard who has ever lived.
Beget a son. I unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known. Without me, there'd be no Darken Ra.
Zed, if you hadn't helped Panas, I wouldn't have been born either.
Still, I can never forgive myself.
What an unexpected pleasure to see so many old friends in one place. Though I must say, Walter, I have seen you looking better.
We know what you're planning to do to him. And we're not going to let it happen.
Now, something tells me you'll do more than let it happen. You're going to kill him for me, too. And then your new Sister of the Dark friend here will summon my soul into his body, and Cara's lovely lips will blow the breath of life into my new lungs.
You're out of your mind.
On the contrary, I'm thinking quite clearly. Are you, brother? Or do I need to remind you that without the Scroll of Valdir, you will never repair the veil? The Keeper will win, and every living person in this world will die. But if you do as I ask, I will hand you the scroll personally.
Suddenly you want to defeat the Keeper?
I want to live again. You of all people must understand that, brother. I miss the taste of a crisp apple, the warm press of a woman's flesh against my own. But I must admit, being a spirit does have its advantages. For instance, I can appear to Sister Mariana much faster than you can get to the temple. I have but to command her to burn the scroll, and your failure is assured. So, do we have an agreement, or don't we?
Ironic, isn't it? The man who killed me going to such lengths to keep me alive.
The cut isn't deep, it'll heal.
Your brotherly affection is touching.
Who do you think you're fooling with this ruse?
You were always so quick to think the worst of me, brother.
You had the man who raised me murdered. And now you've nearly destroyed an entire race of creatures. All so you could get the glory for saving the world? And you wonder why I think the worst?
You're right, of course. But I assure you, my sentiment was genuine. It is nice being in the company of one's family.
So I murdered your own father.
You have no idea what it was like growing up in the House of Ra. For most people, it is a joy to learn you're to have a sibling. But imagine how I felt when our father boasted to me that my own baby brother would be the one to kill me.
Master.
Kneel before the Keeper of the Underworld.
Master, forgive our confusion. We felt your spirit here in the world of the living. We were drawn to you like ships to a beacon.
You will tell no one of my presence in this world.
Never, Master. But in this mortal flesh, you could be hurt or killed. Let us protect you.
Why do I need you to protect me when I have the Seeker?
I don't understand.
I took the body of this boy who was killed by my banelings because I knew that Richard Cypher could never turn away from a helpless child.
You will kill him, and then take the stone?
No. The time has come to rely on prophecy. Soon, the Seeker will hand me the Stone of Tears.
Master, I am overjoyed to hear it. But what of the second prophecy? As long as the Mother Confessor's pure heart beats, you cannot win.
Then it will be your task to stop her heart.
Gladly, Master.
The destination is the same as the Seekers. The pillars of creation. Now go there. And lie in wait for her.
As you wish, Master.